Good afternoon, Trojans. I'm Chris Piper, Superintendent for Troy City Schools, and I'm coming to you today to share information about COVID-19 and what we're doing to battle it. Over the course of last school year, which was 169 days of learning, we had a total of 146 students test positive for COVID-19. This year, over the first 18 days of school, we have had 121 students test positive. Last year, where we had less than one student per day, now we have 7 students per day. Because of this, last night, the Board of Education passed a face mask resolution that requires the use of face masks in classroom settings. We understand this is a divisive issue, but I also understand that all of us want our schools to be safe and efficient for student learning. All of us want our students to be learning in school every day in person. All of us want our children to avoid COVID and to avoid quarantine. Based on last night's board action, the face mask resolution is in effect Wednesday, September 15th, and it is an enforceable school policy. But let me describe that a little bit. We are not asking students to wear masks from the moment they walk through the school door until the moment they walk out. We're looking for students to wear masks in classroom settings when they would be subjected to quarantine for being a close contact. So when students are changing classes in the halls or going to the restroom or at recess or lunch or many other times during the day, they don't have to wear their face mask. But when they're in a setting where they're within 6 feet of someone else, they need to have their face mask on to avoid COVID and to avoid quarantine. That will be our expectation and our standard. It is also our intention to lift this mandate as soon as it is feasible, and I will continue to work with local health officials and our Board of Education to determine when that point is, hopefully sooner rather than later. In the meantime, I'm coming to you and asking for your help. We want to have a good school day tomorrow and we want all of our students to be safe and ready to learn. Please help us in that by talking to your children and sending them to school with a face mask and how to use it effectively. The thing that makes Troy great is our sense of community, togetherness, and pride, and we need that now more than ever. So please talk with your children, visit our website if you have more questions, help us get through this for the time being, and go Trojans.